And finally, maybe Mo can talk about the art. It's his turn, because there's some very, very cool art.
Do I have images there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So,
Alright.
beginning.
Sure. This is actually very, very early concept. This actually was one of the few, even before the game was defined, whereas you sort of collect these modules that are voice bending modules and stack them on your tail, but that didn't pan out. The other two concepts were by Thailand, or other artists, also sort of dealing with the depth and underwater effects and progressing through different environments. Oh, and these were early on. Can you zoom in? Okay.
You can zoom, but it goes away.
Click on it. No.
Yeah. So they told me we need concept art for bubble sound controlled bubble platform game. And so those are the first two concept art.
This is really cool.
This is sort of trying to. I'll explain about this one first. So this is a bit more straightforward. You have a path and you have a bubble that resembles a waveform. So just exploring different art style. But with this one, trying to be less obvious and sort of explore something more out of the ordinary sort of geometrical shape and underwater didn't really work that well. But it was. Do we have the other image of this?
No,
Of where it comes from? But maybe just describe where those shapes came from.
So basically, it's a waveform, and once you record a voice, that's my theory behind how it could be implemented, but that's how far it's gotten. A theory. So you get your waveform of the voice that's recorded. You divide it by sections, and you pick the intersection between these lines and the waveform. And so basically, this is a waveform that's been wrapped around a point and creates that.
So he took like the amplitude jags of a waveform and then sort of origamied it into this this shape. And it's really, and so each one of these planes, I guess, or sides, is part of the waveform.
Great idea. I do have an image explaining this on the blog website. These are maybe these are talents, so I'll let him talk about those.
Well, I just experimented with different techniques because there was hardly any idea of what the background or like the environment would be like. So these were super abstract things that I just did, and I don't really have much to say about that.
But we decided to go with like the one that was on the right, the black and white one, and we were interested in this like ink milk feel. And then Thailand like kicked in and came up with those like cool hardcore matter concept art.
We haven't really defined the aesthetic of the game.
Even as of today, you'll see. So, okay. These are this is one of the final ideas of the environment, be about depth, and so this is made out of 3D models that rendered in a certain way. Then composite it in Photoshop in a way that it is possible to composite in a game engine in real time, but we're not sure if that's possible on iPads. We'll see. This is more final, but not the most final version is on my laptop running in real time. You guys come over at the end. This is another concept that didn't come through, sort of same idea, different background. This is another one. It's all about sort of depth and...
Oh, you don't have the one with the glass shards.
No, because it's not part of this game.
That's so pretty.
This is a test chair I made, just to sort of give the designers an idea on how we could design the game. Basically, you have these rock pieces that you can put together to form your level, and at a certain height, they become white, almost like snow. And the white areas are the areas you collide with and can't go through, and whatever's underneath is background. So it's a way for designers to quickly dump in a bunch of 3D models and bring them up if they want them to be collided with, or bring them down to keep them in the environment. And it's visually clear what's collidable and what's not. Oh, that's it.
Now,